Good morning, my brothers and sisters. So today my lecture will be continuously about Chitta. Chapter 1 we must study through the books. When you read, you can catch the meanings. Okay. Yesterday, Vipassanā Chittas, I explained. Today, page number 33. According to plane, Chitta is classified into four. Do you remember this one? Kamavachara, Rupavachara, Arupavachara, Lokotara. This is the Lokotara also assumed as a plane because of free from these hierarchies. Actually, Lokotara is not a plane, not Bhumi. But one thing we can say, plane, Bhumi means where mind matter arises, mind body arises. There is a plane, Bhumi, according to the Pali. Bhumi means where Nama Rupa arises. That is a plane. So, Lokotara Chitta is a phenomenon, supramental phenomenon. Lokotara plane is a plane, a Bhumi, where higher supramental phenomena arises. That is it. So, according to plane, Chitta is classified into four. Now we have the studies Kamavachara, Rupavachara. Now I want to explain Arupavachara. This is Sattva and Sattva and Sattva. Arupavachara is 12. First we must know the meanings of Arupavachara. What is the meanings of Arupavachara? Arupavachara, the consciousness that mostly arises in the Arupa Brahma world, is called Arupavachara. That is the definition. Arupa means Arupa Brahma world. Chitta, that mostly arises in Arupa Brahma world, is called Arupavachara Chitta. So that is the meaning. Mostly arises means Arupavachara, somehow Arupavachara Chittas arise within a human being also. We successfully practice samatha meditation. Within us, Arupavachara Chitta, Arupavachara Kusala Chitta rise. So therefore, what mostly is used. Mostly it arises in Arupa plane. So Arupavachara, that is the definition. Consciousness that mostly arises in the Arupa Brahma is called Arupavachara. Arupavachara Chitta is basically classified into four types according to object. So classification system is different. Do you remember when Rupavachara Chitta is classified? It is classified through jhana factors, through jhana stages. Through jhana factors it is classified. Arupa Brahmas cannot be classified according to jhana factors because all Arupa jhanas are only two jhana factors. Only two jhana factors. Arupas are only two jhana factors. Only two jhana factors. All Arupavachara jhanas have only two jhana factors. Two jhana factors cannot be reduced because of Vedana totally cannot be removed. If a Vedana is removed, no citta, no cetasika remain. Vedana and citta inseparable. Vedana and citta sense. As long as sometimes, therefore, in some of suttas the Buddha said, Sanya Vedita Nirodha Samapatti. Sanya Vedita Nirodha Samapatti means the cessation state of attainment, cessation, attainment or cessation, attainment of Sanya Vedana cessations, feeling and noting ceased. So, if a Sanya Vedana ceased, all type of cettas is ceased. All type of cettas is ceased. Because you see, Vedana is the most important factor of citta. The most important factor of citta. As long as the citta remain, Vedana remain. Therefore, cannot reduce so subtle. Even we can clarify the citta. Vedanas remain. Citta and Vedana cannot be separated, inseparable. So therefore, as a jhana factor, we cannot classify in arupa jhana. Because our fifth jhanas, jhana factors, upekha and ekagata. In different feeling and concentration, one-pointedness. So upekha never disturbed ekagata, because it is just indifferent feelings, neither happiness nor unhappiness, adukha nor sukha. Therefore, it never disturbed concentration. Concentration alone so powerful. This is the highest level of concentration. This is the first state of Upavajara jhana. So, if someone wish to attain the higher attainment, wish to reach higher attainment, he must change their object. Only this way. Need to change. It's necessary to change only object. Cannot change jhana factors. When Rupavajara jhana stages attain at that time, by reducing, by removing one after the other jhana factors can be higher and higher. But arupa jhana, according to this technique, is impossible. So must change object. As long as we keep this object, the same type of mind will rise. The same type of. You see, when Rupavajara jhana attain the same object, within the same object it walks. For example, kasina object, Odata kasina, white car. On Odata kasina, one attained the first jhana. This first jhana composed with the 5 jhana factors: vitaka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekagata. So vitaka, vichara, piti. Ekagatas, with the help of ekagatas, samadhi. Samadhi, this samadhi can concentrate only one object through the help of vitaka, vichara, piti, sukha. But when samadhi becomes stronger and stronger, yogi sees vitaka, yogi finds the form of vitaka. Vitaka make excitement. Vitaka destroyed quietness. Vitaka destroyed equanimity, not calmness. When, as long as vitaka remain, mentally cannot be calm, cannot be calmness, cannot have calmness, cannot be with the calmness. Therefore, yogi wish to remove the vitaka. Then he attained a second stage also, without a vitaka. After that, vichara he removed, then piti removed, then sukha removed. When sukha removed, upekha ekagata. these two remain. So the concentration of ekaggata is so powerful at that time, higher level. No disturb, no need to help others. It's keep higher level. Immediately it can concentrate on the object. That is also, I think this is by practice, exercise. Body exercise also possible. You see, a person who played with the ball, there are two persons, they keep a ball. For example, some people also played with the ball. First he can play the two balls. After that, 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, like that. Whatever the others keep, he cannot drop. All balls can catch. So like that, that is a physical exercise, practice. Like that, mentally practice. Ekaggata is so activities by exercising. With the first ekaggata is with the help of vitakka. With the help of vichara is work with the object. After that, not necessarily the others help. It alone can catch all object. So ekaggata is so powerful. This is the highest level of jhana stage. When we wish to go further stages, if a yogi remain only this object, that is the last one, this is the final, cannot be go beyond with this object. Therefore, yogi necessary to change another object. So that is how Arupavachara Chaitas arises within us. Okay? This is a true samatha meditation. After we succeed in Upavachara jhana, we must try to attain Arupachara. So to clarify this, I will give you a diagram. For example, that is a kasina object. Towards a kasina object, the first jhana. Then towards with the work of this kasina. Then second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. All jhanas are with this one object. So the fifth jhana is the highest level. Okay, the highest level. With one object, then by reducing jhana factors, by passing over jhana factors, one by one. First jhana is composed of five jhana factors. Second, vitakka removed. The third, vichara removed. Fourth, piti removed. Second, third, vichara removed. Piti removed. Then fifth, sukha removed. So, one by one. There is the highest level attainment of Upavachara jhana. That is a rupa object, kasina, panyati object. If you wish to go more, Arupa jhana is not others, only these fifth jhanas. This is fifth jhanas and this is one. The first one. Then A, B, C, D will be E. Only fifth jhana is called. Because according to jhana factor, If the jhanas and jhana prajnas are only upekha and ekagata. So, this is arupa jhana, 4 arupa jhana also with the upekha and ekagata. Upekha ekagata cannot be chosen. Without the ekagata cannot succeed because of ekagata concentration is the most important factor of jhana. Therefore, yogi first attain A, fifth jhana A. This fifth jhana is, according to the object, it is called rupa vajra jhana. If one wish to go the higher attainment, must change the object. Without changing the object, it's impossible. So, how to change? How do you change? That is a kasina object. This kasina object should be removed. Mentally should be abandoned. Mentally abandoned this one. If you abandon kasina object, that is a no longer kasina. Instead of kasina, there is just a space. You see, now here is a sunken line here. If we remove it, only space there. Isn't that? Vacuum. Only this is space. So when kasina object is removed, instead of this kasina, space, vacuum is remain. This space is called here akasa, not the sky. No, this is just a space, nothing inside. Nothing, no phenomena, no object. This must be removed without attention. Without the attention. There is a meaning. Mentally is removed. Not a remain in here kasina. So if we remove, there is called in Pali a little difficulty there. Kasina. Casino, kasina. Long words from bawah. Casino kati makasa. Casino kati makasa. So kasina ogati ma akasa. Which to say? Kasina means a kasina object, device. Ogatima means remove, abandon. Akasa means a space. This is space. This is space produced by removing kasina. This is space obtained by removing kasina. That is called casino kadimana. Vacuum, like a vacuum. In the bottle, there's water, filled with water. When the water is through out, just speak. Like that. This is jhana's kasina object. This kasina is removed. When kasina removed, space is made. This space is the object of being. So different object. So when object is changed, jhana stage also changes. There is not like these first, second, third, fourth jhana. No, mentally. Yeah, through the power of mind. Yeah, remove. That is it. Amanasikarena Oghaditva, without attention. Forget it. This. Yeah. If it removed, for example, here is white color. White color is remaining. With the white color is what? Attained the jhana. When removed mentally, no white color, just a space. That is called Amanasikarena Oghaditva, without the intention. But by Narada's books is different ways to explain. That is not according to commentary. Different ways. Then there go Narada's menu of the Abhidhamma. So, Akasa. I'm thinking his Akasa is in other ways to explain. That is according to commentary and explain, according to text. Okay? According to text. So, without the attention, it is removed. Removed is just a space. Just a space. So on the space, with the space object, the fifth jhana B arises. Okay? This fifth jhana B is not fifth jhana A according to object. Object is totally changed. Therefore, this jhana cannot be called rupa vachara jhana. It's arupa, no form, formless. Rupa means form, arupa means formless, no form. Just a space. There's no form, no figure. No the sign of matter. No the sign of matter. Kasina is the sign of matter, you see. Just a space is not the same. Remove this form. So therefore, formless arupa. No figure, no form. With this object, yogi what? He attained akasananja yatana jhana. So very long. You have books. In the books, I will explain akasa ananta ayatana. So okay. Akasa ananta ayatana. This is called akasa ananta ayatana. Page number 34. Akasa ananta. A consciousness that has infinite space as it is object. So there is according to jhana, Chaitanya explained. We must understand in this way. The other jhanas with work, the other jhanas are attained with the object of kasina. The fifth jhana B, Arupavachara jhana first. This arises with the object of infinite space. This space is infinite space. Because this is just concept. Just concept. Concept. Concept, therefore, it is called infinite. No upada, no titi, no banga. Because of upada, titi, banga, arising, ceasing, arising, existence, falling, that is concerning namarupa. These words are concerning namarupa. So there is just a space. So therefore, if there is a kasina, arising or kasina, existence or kasina, ceasing or kasina, when can we say? But there is no kasina. How to say rise and falling? Cannot be said. Therefore, it is called infinite space. Some scholars use infinity of space. That is not correct. Infinity of space, just infinity, not space. Here necessary only infinite space. You see what auras changes. Akasa, Ananta. Akasa means space, Ananta means infinite. So according to what auras appear, space of infinity is not correct. Infinity of space, not correct. Ananda means a qualifier words of space. Here necessary only space. Therefore, Ananda means infinite, boundless, limitless. Infinite. Akasa means space. Ayatana is a base or object. So this jhana chaita's object is infinite space. That is what it means. Ayatana means base. So if a yogi wish to go more and more, like with the what is called the scientists trying to reach moon or stars, planets, they use like that. What is it? Spacecraft, no? Spacecraft. Like that, here also, whether the object can attain the high stage. So if a yogi, according to it, you should know, without the attainment of Rupavachara jhana, you cannot attain Arupa jhana. Because Arupa jhana must go on from Rupa jhana. Cannot be jhana. Cannot be jhana. Must be step by step. Beginner cannot attain Arupa jhana. So first must attain Rupa jhana, the highest level of 50 jhana. After that, by changing object, Arupa jhana is attained. So therefore, first Arupa jhana is called, according to it is object, is named, after it is object, it is named Akasananda, infinite space. So infinite space as it is a base or it is object. Here Ayatana means used base. We translated this called Mukliya object, base object. Akasananja, Akas, the Pali changes I will explain. Akasa, Akasa means space. Ananja means the word derived from Ananta. Ananja means the word derived from Ananta. So the same meaning. So that is infinite. Akasa means space, infinite space. Ayatana means base. So infinite space, it is the base of jhana, the base of object. With the base of infinite space, depending on the infinite space, one can attain the first Arupa jhana. So this is jhana named after, it is base, it is object. Akasananjayatana. In this way. You should read this one, 34, page number 34. The meanings of terms. These are the meaning. First, if you study the meanings of terms, you can catch the meaning. You can understand more. So kasina, entirety of device. That is a kasina. Kasina literally means entirety. Entire, this is the whole, not a part, all together, entire. So entirety of device, that is a kasina. 10 kinds of entirety of devices are used as an object of Vipassanā. Abhidhamma Sangha chapter 9 explains 10 kasina. 10 types of kasina. Okay. So devices are used as an object of Vipassanā. Infinite space, a space that is known by removing the entirety of device. That is infinite space. With this object, the yogi attained first Abhidhamma. Okay, this is a being attained with the infinite spirit. Not the others, only this object is removed, and he get the. Then this is a new jhana stage is arising. For example, this B Vipassanā, Abhidhamma, Vipassanā jhana, with the walk, this jhana arising. Then second jhana. Then third jhana, this is D, C, D, E. This is Vipassanā's object in this infinite state. You see? Infinite state. So, yogi wish to continue the higher attainment. He needs to change the object, another object. If it remains only infinite space, the same type of jhana will arise. Therefore, necessary to change. How do you change? Yogi, this jhana state he attained with this object. If you wish to attain the second object is past. So object changes. You see. First object is this one, infinite spirit. When wish to attain the second jhana, he changes this object into this. Changing. Such a changing is, you see, mind also changes. For example, if you are angry at some of the things, angry thinking about the things, angry continued. When you notice I'm angry, this object is changes. I'm angry, so you notice your anger. You not notice the things which to be angry. You change this object. Like that. The first change is with this object. With this object, the first change is arising. When wish to increase, changes turn back from the object and as the object has done. From object to subject mind. Moved from object to subject mind. That is called Vipassanā. Vipassanā's object is infinite spirit. Therefore, this vijnana also infinite vijnana. Because our object is infinite, Jada also infinite. You get the meaning? Okay. With this object, one attaining this one. So, what can these do? As long as he keeps this position, he cannot go, he cannot attain higher and higher. Therefore, after attaining, if wish to attain to second jhana, he change object from object to subject. If it change from object to subject, second jhana stage, this appeared with this object. So this is become object. This is Jada is become object with this of this second jhana. So after attainment of the sea, he wished to go he wished to have further attainment, D. How to do? As long as he remains, the yogi remains with the object, he cannot go beyond. He cannot go beyond. He cannot go higher state. So therefore, this object must change the nothingness of. When this second jhana is first jhana remain or not remain? What is your opinion? For example, when Panchadara Vajana disappears, when Chakku Vijnana arises, Panchadara Vajanas still remain or not? If I say A, B, when B, you hear A is remain or not? No. So, such a point he changed. Or Pasajanas totally disappear. Totally disappear. That is called nothingness of Pasajana. Nothingness of Pasvijnana. Nothingness of Pasvijnana is Pavijana's cease object. So different object. That is the first jhana's object. This is second jhana's object. Then nothingness of first is Pavijana. So object changes. Only, you see, there is a infinite space. The second jhana's consciousness that arises with the infinite space. Then third jhana is nothingness of first jhana. So all are referring to only these. Here only first jhana. Second also dealing with the first jhana. Third also dealing with the first jhana. It's okay. All are B with the B. You see, second one, when first jhana exists, second jhana as an object used. When third jhana is, that's not the non-existence of first jhana. Existence of first jhana, non-existence of first jhana. So second and third. When we should attain the final attainment, is then nothing, the third vijnana. It is the object, is a third vijnana. He used third vijnana as a base. It is a base. It is an object. Is it clear or confused?
I'm a little confused because in the book it says, for the second jhana here on the top of 34, it says first vijnana is the consciousness depends on infinite space. So that would be second arupa, yeah? But then in third it says, at the bottom, the consciousness that has non-existence of the first vijnana as its object. So if first vijnana is second jhana, then this would be non-existence of second jhana. But I think you mean non-existence of first jhana, you just said, yes?
Yeah.
So the book is a little confusing.
Third vijnana now.
The third vijnana.
Fourth jhana is third vijnana object.
Yeah, the third jhana is non-existent, is consciousness of non-existence of the first, no?
No. This is like that, you see. First jhana's object is infinite space. Okay? The second is this one. Okay? The third object is nothing of past.
Of first.
Yeah.
Right.
Nothing of past. Then third vijnana he attained. Third jhana he attained. Wish to attain fourth jhana. Third vijnana must be its object. For fourth jhana. You see, the second, the third is dealing with the first vijnana. Okay? Dealing with the first vijnana. Object, this one. Then, fourth jhana stage is use the third vijnana as an object. Isn't that? That is kasina object. Okay, Vipassanā jhana is attained in kasina object. When the kasina object is removed, it's infinite space. Okay? When kasina object is removed, infinite space. To the infinite space, with the object of infinite space, one attained in the first jhana. Infinite space is the first jhana. Then there's the second jhana. There's the second jhana with this one. Okay? Then third jhana. Third jhana is non-existence of first jhana. Non-existent. When second jhana, then this is not exist. Not as a subject, not exist, only object. Not what? Only in mind. Because of higher and higher. When second jhana is attained with the result, this has become object, not the subject. When second jhana attained, there is the object. When third jhana attained, nothingness of first jhana. First jhana is no longer remained. Then fourth jhana is with the third. It is an object, it is a thought. You understand my diagram? Is it clear or not? That is Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma is 1, 2, 3, 4. These are objects. So object is not searching for another object. You see, this becomes object. The former is become object. You see, first jhana's object, kasina by removing, then the space object by removing kasina. There is an infinite space. This is first jhana's object. Okay? Then wish to attain, he gave up this infinite space. He turned to the first jhana, attained second jhana. Okay? Turn to the subject from object. So he attained the second jhana. Therefore, second jhana's object is first jhana. First Abhidhamma. When yogi wish to attain the third jhana, he must give a first jhana. Nothingness of first jhana. Nothingness, no existence of first jhana. When second jhana appeared, first jhana disappeared. So that nothingness of first jhana is the object of third jhana. So when wish to hold the jhana stage, he gave up nothingness. He faced toward the third jhana as an object. So okay?
Why do you stop there? Can one go on and take the previous one?
Sorry?
Why to stop at 4? Is it theoretical possible to...
That is the highest level. Cannot go beyond the... Cannot go beyond. If you go beyond, you will be nirvana. It's the border of nirvana. Fourth is the border of nirvana. Cannot go beyond. This is at the highest level, final attainment. We reach the border of Nibbana. Okay? We reach at the 10th border. Because the 4th jhana stage is very subtle, therefore it is named Vipassanā Nasanya Yatana. So the names Vipassanā Nasanya, the consciousness that has neither perception nor non-perception based on its object. Vipassanā Nasanya Yatana. Consciousness that has neither perception nor non-perception. You see, it is, this translation is not good, I think. The consciousness that has neither perception nor non-perception. Neither perception. As it is base, not object. Object is must be third jhana. Okay? Object is must be third rupavachara jhana as it is object. Based on it is object. Based on it is object, we must say in this way. Okay, you should, it is object third jhana. You should add with the bracket. It is object third jhana. The consciousness that has neither perception nor non-perception. That is a qualities or degrees of the 4th jhana. The 4th jhana is so subtle, therefore, neither perception nor non-perception. Non-perception. How to understand this one? He first says Vipassanā, definitely no sanya. But he rejected again, too negative. That is so clear to understand. So, for example, we say this flask, this is one, or the cup. In the cup there's maybe a little coffee. But we say, we want to drink a coffee, but here's not enough to good. We say, hey, no coffee, I want more. But coffee is still 1 drop, 2 drops remain here. If a bottle of water, we empty, but it still remain, there's a 2 or 3 drop of water remain. But look in the bottle, here is no water, I want a drinking water. He said no water. Isn't that? No water, he said. But if no water, please give me this bottle, I want to put and the medicine or swine. Oh, no, this is water inside, little water. Must clean fast these waters. Like that, Vipassanā Nasanya. Vipassanā Nasanya means neither perception nor non-perception. Little perception, that is the meaning. Little perception. Many people never care if a small quantity remain, never say. They say no. Directly say no. No water. But there still remain. The commentary said, as an example, the Venerable Buddhaghosa's simile is in this way. A young monk preceded her gurus when they travel. The young monk said, go ahead. Venerable sir, before there's water, I saw the stream. So the young man, his guru is said, if there's water, I want to take a bath. But he says there's water means only just water, as a little water. Like streams, little water. To remove the silvers, like slippers. I want to take a bath. He replied, Venerable sir, no water. First he said there's water, but after that he said no water. That is the meaning. The water quantities will be wet, but not enough to take a bath. That is the Venerable Guru Ghosh as a simile. I give it a simile with the bottle of wine, a bottle of wine. In the kitchen, the bottle of wine, the cook said, "Oh, there's no wine in the bottle. If there's no wine, give me this one. I want to put some of the medicine powders." "Oh, there's a wine. You must clean fast." Before he said no wine. After that, here there's a wine. You cannot put any medicine on it. First, you must clean. So that is the meaning. First, she said, there is no wine. Means not enough to cook. That is the meaning. There's a wine means cannot put other things, cannot place other things, because there's wine and the others will mix. So Nivasanya, Nasanya also in this way. Nivasanya, Nasanya. Nivasanya means no sanya. Na asanya means too negative, not totally asanya. A little sanya, subtle sanya, he said. Therefore, in such a state of consciousness is so subtle, like unconsciousness, the others will not find the actions of mind, cannot find out the actions of mind. Like a dead person, so subtle. The other persons may think he's dying. He died because of so subtle mental actions. Such a state. Therefore, cannot go beyond. If it go beyond the Nivasanya, Nasanya, Yedana, that is a Nirodha Samapatti. Nirodha Samapatti. Totally cessations of, temporary cessations of mind and mental state, Chaita and Chaitasika, or Rupas produced by Chaita. They are totally ceased. No, never breathe in, breathe out, no mental actions, no sign of the mental actions. So that is a Nirodha Samapatti. It is the border of Nirodha Samapattis. Nivasanya, Nasanya. Reducing the mind. This stage is so subtle. Cannot be known by others. Many people may point out he is dead. Even doctors cannot check whether it is. Doctor also will inform he is dying. He died, misinformed, because of no sign of mental action, body actions, no sign of it. That is a Nirodha Samapatti. After Nivasanya, Nasanya, Yedana, one attained Nirodha Samapatti. Therefore, we cannot go beyond this. This concentration's attainment is at the highest level. This is final attainment. So altogether, this is called Atta Samapatti, 8 Samapatti. 8 Samapatti means mostly Suttandas explain Rupavachara jhanas only 4, not 5. Rupavachara jhanas only 4. 2 systems. Rupavachara jhanas 5 group systems, 4 group systems. 4 group systems for intelligence, 5 group systems for little intelligence. Some people are little slow. For them, this is 5 systems. For those whose knowledge is so strong, they immediately attain only 4. That is 4 means first and second and third, the same times. Vitaka, vicharas, 2 things, these are quite similar. It's passed over vitaka, vicharas, the same times. Therefore, second jhana stage is similar to third jhana stage. Similar to third jhana stage.
May I ask you if you have practiced that?
What you mean?
Have you practiced this?
No. I explain it only according to the knowledge. I explain it according to book knowledge.
So is Nirodha Samapatti the same as Nibbana?
Nirodha Samapatti is not a Nibbana. Because in Nibbana, in Nirodha Samapatti, the cessation is only Chaita, Chaitasika, and some Chaita form metas. Only that. Kamma form metas remain in Nirodha Samapatti. Udu form metas remain. So therefore, in Nibbana is totally cessation of any kind of mind, any kind of Chaita, any kind of Chaitasika. That is it, final cessation, I mean. First Nibbana, before we attain it, we attain in present life, we attain in Nibbana is the cessations of kilesa. Just the cessations of kilesa. That is a Nibbana. Cessations of kilesa. It's okay.
They say that the 4th arupa jhana does not lead to magacita.
No.
But you say it comes so close.
That is I cannot say. Way is different. Way is different. That is another way. If we go to Mandalay, we must reach Mandalay. If we take the Mongyuans, this is taken two destinations. 2 destinations. I show you this as 2 destinations we have. You cannot see very closely. Megaphala. As you know, there's samatha and vipassana. There is a technique, samatha and vipassana. According to go samatha ways, that is Vipassanā, after that Abhidhamma. Cannot go beyond that. That is a samatha. If you wish to go, this is Nibbana. This Nibbana stage is another way. You must come back to the Vipassana. That is the only way this Vipassana. So first you walk this way. Then attain this, then attain the rupa and arupa, to attain this. After that, if you wish to go to Nibbana, you must come back to this. Vipassana. This is Vipassana. Only through Vipassana you can go to this Nibbana. This is Mega and Phala. Mega and Phala. You can go this way. So there are 2 techniques. Yogi's techniques. Directly Vipassana is can go this way. This is shortcut. That is also we cannot say shortcut. This depends on the person's qualification. Person's qualification. In Buddha's lifetime, many yogis first go samatha. After that change Vipassana in Buddha's lifetime. two ways. First go samatha, after that vipassana. Now it is pure vipassana method. The yogis rarely go to vipassana by establishing khanika samadhi, momentary concentration. So that is a vipassana, pure vipassana method. Some people disagree with pure vipassana method. Now it is. Because of this is misinterpretations of Satipatthana Sutta. Misinterpretation of Satipatthana Sutta. Kaya kaya nupasi veradi atapi sambhajano satima vinaya loke pecha domanasa. Vinaya loke pecha domanasa. Regarding that, many scholars have translated this one. Having removed covetousness and hatred. It means having removed this perfect. You must remove covetousness, pecha and domanasa first. After that, you must contemplate. That is the meaning. Actually, that is not correct. Translations are not correct. Kayika nupasi veradi. The yogis contemplate the body as the body or in the body, removing covetousness and hatred. Must be. Contemplation, by contemplating object removed. Simultaneously. Like that, the sun rises, dispelling darkness. So, rise and dispelling is the same thing, the same time, the same moment, simultaneously, the same time. Isn't it that? The same time. After rising, it dispels darkness, or before rising darkness. As soon as the sun rises, dispelled darkness. The same time. Like that. As soon as contemplate body as in the body, removed avijja domanasa. So translation is must be like that. But don't confuse concentration, and some people are confused. The Buddha said, Samahito yatha bhutam bhajanati. Samahito yatha bhutam bhajanati. Without a samadhi, you cannot realize. That is correct. But not samahito here means referring to samatha samadhi. Vipassana also have samadhi. So samatha samadhi, vipassana samadhi is quite different. Samatha samadhi's object is imaginary. Vipassana samadhi's object is reality. So different. Reality is momentary. So different. Object is different. Therefore, concentration type also different. Vipassana is khanika samadhi. But through the help of concentration, samatha samadhi, we can go vipassana. But the power of concentrations of samatha samadhi, the power of samatha samadhi, we can approach vipassana. But when we see vipassana, there is no longer samatha samadhi, there is vipassana samadhi. So, okay? So let me break.